Hey guys, it's me, Ian, and today we've got Mike finally back.
Welcome back.
Right? So it's been a little while, but we decided to go ahead and bust out our new Age of Sigmar armies because the new edition just dropped, and it looks like it's a lot of fun, actually.
I'm pretty excited. We did a practice game.
Yeah, you can call that.
I own 3 Age of Sigmar armies, and I have played 1 game. So, you know, very practiced. So this is literally my 2nd game ever playing Age of Sigmar. So first in the new edition for that
Awesome,
part, so.
dude, awesome. I've played a few. I've only played really 1 or 2 in the new edition. So for us, this is really a learning game.
Yes.
So if you guys at home were interested in how to get into Age of Sigmar or how to play the game, things like that, follow along. We're going to be looking at things, looking up rules, talking about some basic stuff. But we're only playing 1,000 points today, so it's a little bit smaller game. Now you can see we've got the table set up for our Duality of Death.
Correct.
Which has 2 objectives. Now this mission is out of the new Generals Handbook, or the GHB 2018. I think it says it right there. Somewhere. And it is, I think it's the 2nd or the 3rd mission in it, but we've got 2 objectives. Now the fun thing with this one is that only heroes and behemoths can control it.
Correct.
So if a hero or behemoth ends their move within an inch of it, say, then they immediately gain control of it unless there's another one there, and then we duke it out, and once one's gone, the other guy immediately takes over it.
Correct.
But we score our points at the end of our turns for how long we've held it. So, Mike, if you're holding objective 1 over there for 2 turns, you're now scoring 2 points.
Correct.
And then so on and so forth. So the first turn you get 1 point, then you get 2 points, and then you get 3 points, and then I take it away from you, and then you take it back. Now you score 1 more point.
Correct. And I know most of our battle reports that we do on Persia the Alien are 40K related. There's not a lot of Age of Sigmar. So this would be great if somebody's kind of looking to cross over with the new edition.
Yeah.
Also, one of the key differences between 40K and Age of Sigmar when you start looking at the scoring for this is there's actually no contesting the objective.
Yeah.
So if I come up and claim it with someone, if Ian is able to get a hero or behemoth unit within, you know, the inches, it's not contested like it is in 40K with objectives. He has to kill the guy that I have contesting the objective before he can score a point on it.
Now, specifically, that is for this mission. I don't know
Correct.
if that changes in other missions too, but you know, we'll learn it and find out.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, so it's going to be a pretty bloody bloodbath over here on the 2 main objectives. I only have 2 heroes. I brought the 2 branch wraiths.
I have 3, 1 huge hero and 1 little baby hero, and then the Vargulf, of course, that you want to have for playing Flesh Eater.
Absolutely. So, yeah, this is going to be a really interesting match. As you can see, we've already got things set up. I've already got a couple of my Sylvaneth Wildwoods on the table, and hopefully I'll be able to summon another one. Speaking of which, I realized I forgot to mention that my general over here has a command trait, and I didn't mention it in the pregame, so I'm just going to say it now. We're going to get the Song of... I've completely forgotten the name of it.
It's a song.
Yeah, it's the war chant. So every unit within 10 inches gets +1 to charging for that. So hopefully my Kurnoth Hunters will get across the table a little bit faster.
Yep. And also when we're done, we're probably going to be doing a podcast kind of talking about the new Age of Sigmar edition, as well as talking about some of the differences if you're trying to get into 40K. There's some different things that are different. Playing competitive 40K a lot. Biggest thing for me was list building. We're going to talk about all that stuff in the podcast.
That is, surprisingly enough, very different.
It's very different. Everybody enjoy the game. There might be a mistake or 2. We're going to try to minimize them. Let us know in the comments as always, and also any feedback as well. But otherwise, good luck, man.
Let's do it.
Okay, fine. I'll go for that. Bye. All right, so this is my 1,000 points of Flesh Eater Courts. Actually, 940 points with an extra command point. So what I have here is I have a unit of 10 Crypt Ghouls. I have the Vargulf. I have the Ghoul King on the Terrorgeist. I have the Crypt Gas Courier, and then a unit of 20 Ghouls as well. Since I'm playing a pure Flesh Eater Courts, I get to pick a Delusion. I've got Crusading Army, so I get to reroll all run and charge rolls for any Flesh Eater Courts. The command trait that I picked for my general, which is the Ghoul King on the Terrorgeist, is the Majestic Horror. Lets me do a little double summon. And then lastly, the artifact also going to my general himself is going to be the Bloodlit River Chalice. That way I can keep him a little alive longer. Lets him reroll 1 per game D6 wounds. So that's my 1,000 points.
All right, guys, I'm going to run down my list for you. I brought my Sylvaneth again. We got 1,000 points. It's actually 940 to my calculation, so I'll be starting off with 1 command point, just like Mike had. So starting from the far left, I've got a unit of 3 Kurnoth Hunters with Scythes. I've got up front here a unit of Tree Reverence. both with the instrument and the banner because it's awesome. In the back, you can see back here, I've got 20 Dryads because realistically speaking, they just work better in a unit of 20, and that's the way it's, I like it. Up front, I've got 2 Branch Wraiths. One is going to be my general, which is going to be the one with the green on top and the brown skin. The brown hide, I should say. She is going to have also the relic, so she's going to get Renew's Lamentory, which is going to give her +1 to casting spells and +2 to casting if it happens to be a spell from the Deepwoods lore. And her extra spell is going to be Verdant Blessing, so hopefully I'll be able to bring on some extra trees later on. The other one is not going to have a relic, so she's just as is, but she's also going to get an extra one, which is going to be Regrowth. So tagging her along with my Kurnoth Hunters, trying to keep them alive, stuff like that. Speaking of which, I have 3 more Kurnoth Hunters over here, this time 3 with bows, because never leave home without bows. And then behind them, I have 10 more Dryads, which gives me a total of 30 Dryads to start, and I got 10 more in my back pocket. And as he starts to knock them down into splinters, I'll be summoning them again. So hope this works out. Wish me luck. All right, guys, so we have got the table all set up here. We're doing the Sylvaneth deployment. So as you can see, I've got my 10 Dryads over here, which is unfortunately a little close to this sinister terrain than I would like, but it's okay. I've got my Branch Wraith chilling over here. She's going to hopefully back them up. But as you can see, I pre-deployed with one of my Sylvaneth Wildwoods down there. I don't have the extra one just yet. I'm going to hopefully be able to summon that. I've got my 20 Dryads here, and then 3 Kurnoth Hunters with Size, and 3 Kurnoth Hunters with bows, and then directly behind them I have my other Branch Wraith, as well as my tree reference. And the Branch Wraith over there is my Warlord. So we got that. We're going to flip over to Mike. You've got your deployment. How would you drop?
So I've got my Ghoul King and Terrorgeist over here. I've got a unit of 10 ghouls right here with the Vargolf behind him for some support. I've got a unit of 20 ghouls over here with the Cryptghast Courier right here as well, once again, just to keep bringing ghouls back from the dead, hopefully. And then that's the majority of my points.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. As you can see from the top down, we got our fancy little dice here to show what we got. So over here, this is deadly, which is really bad because it's within an inch of the objective.
It's on top of it,
so
basically.
we're going to be fighting on top of deadly terrain, probably killing ourselves. It's going to be awesome. But this whole wooden structure here, this whole thing is arcane. It's a nice mystical magical, giving us +1 to cast and denies. The skull on this side, as well as the little rock feature here, is sinister, like I said earlier. And the one you have over there is mystical, so you will get a 6-up Feel No Pain if you're within the skull or the rock feature over there, which, as I was saying earlier, actually, you're going to stack that because you already have what?
Because Death has the 6-up Feel No Pain,
Yeah.
essentially, as I call it, Feel No Pain from 40k. If
Yeah,
you're
right.
within inches of a hero, which
Yeah.
I have heroes surrounding all of my stuff. So.
Yeah, which is going to be awesome. So, now here's the kicker. Surprise, surprise, but the Sylvaneth player had more drops, which means you get choice. So, Mike, who do you want to go first?
So I will be going first.
You're going to take the first turn.
I will be taking the first
All
turn.
right, so we will come back after that would be Flesh Eater Court's turn 1.
Correct.
See you in a second. So we've got our turn 1 Flesh Eater Courts. Mike, what did you do?
All right, so pretty predictable moves. I weighed really quite a bit about whether or not I was actually going to go first or second because I kind of wanted Ian to come to me and then charge forward and try to like get off the first round of attacks because a lot of my stuff doesn't really have range to do anything right now. But since we're scoring at the end of the turn, I decided let's get points where we can get them.
Yep.
So basically, Ghoul King in the hero phase, he summoned 2 new units of Crypt Horrors, which are the ones that are on the edge of the table with the brown and the red wings all the way in the corner. And then he also cast his Unholy Vitality spell, which essentially is whenever a unit that I cast it on takes a wound on a 5-up, he ignores it. So I cast it on the Vargolf, so he has that plus his death save to hopefully get him going. I ran everything up so that I could basically try to get as close as possible. And then thanks to my re-rolls for my Delusions of Flesh Eater Courts, I got to re-roll the Vargolf to get him in range, so that actually worked out.
I love that you're literally running around being delusional right now.
I know, it's great. It's top tier.
Yeah, right.
And so then basically I'm into shooting phase. I don't have anything. Ghoul Kings is only 10 inches out, so the only thing that I actually do have is the unit of brown Crypt Horrors all the way over on that side. They do have a 10-inch shooting attack, so that does put me in range of What are those things over there?
Tree Reverence or the Kurnoth Hunters.
Okay.
So.
I only have range in the Tree Reverence because the Kurnoth Hunters were just far enough away. Now, the Shrieking attack for the Crypt Horror goes off of Bravery. So basically, you roll a dice for it, and you add 1. And at that point, if it's higher than the Bravery, they suffer a mortal wound for anything that happens. So it's just kind of a little different. So, again, I'm just going to use those 3 shooting guys onto those.
Okay.
So I need basically 6s.
Yeah, I'll double check the Bravery, but I know it's not good. It's Bravery 6.
Yeah.
So then you add 1 to this?
So I add 1.
Yep,
yeah.
so on a 6, you'll do a mortal wound? Something like that?
Oh, 1 6.
Okay, and again, it's just 1 mortal wound, is that right?
It's just 1 mortal wound, yeah.
Okay.
It's the difference in Bravery. So, you know, if you had something that was, you know, like 4 Bravery, it could be a lot of mortal wounds.
Yeah.
But for most things, it doesn't really do very much, if anything at all.
Gotcha.
So that is literally the extent of my shooting phase. I have nothing that I can charge because of Ian's very clever placement of the woods. If Ian didn't place his woods here in the beginning of the turn, I would have actually been able to move up my full 14, still be in contesting range of that, and I could have tried to get off a 10-inch charge, which I do get to re-roll charges, so it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Right.
Also, the only thing that I am going to charge to try to do is I am going to try to get the Crypt Flayers into the Reverence.
Okay.
Which, since you killed that one...
Nope, didn't move because I don't want to lose the leader or my banner. I put them on the outside edge like a fool.
Okay.
So the charge is...
So I'm the 9 away.
You're 9 away.
So I need 9?
Yep, because you have to end within a ½ an inch.
Exactly.
So.
And again, within the delusion...
You get to re-roll, right?
Yes.
Don't do it.
7.
Yeah, you re-roll that. You don't get that.
11.
Ah, stop it.
So,
Goodbye, little Reverence. It was nice knowing you.
so I'm going to actually swoop in and get these guys too.
Ooh, being gutsy, huh? So that means that I'm going to get 2 activations against your 1.
Yeah, but I figure they can't be that good in close combat, are they?
Nah, not the ones with bows.
Yeah, that's why I figured.
They got their little scrubs. They're going to little peck at you.
Time up for a little bit. And then the funny part was I actually made a mistake. Again, I'm so used to, you know, like playing a lot of different 40Ks. I could have actually brought those guys forward and just attempted. I'm just so used to Overwatch that I kind of forget that it doesn't have it.
That is not a thing, right?
So obviously I only have 1 activation, so I'm going to go with the Crypt Flayers first. So the 2 guys that are going against your Reverence each have 4 attacks, and then the leader that's going against your main guy has 5.
Okay.
So we're just going to do the unit against the small guys first. On a hit roll of 6, I also do a mortal wound, and I need 4s to hit.
Okay.
So that's a good roll. So 2 mortal wounds.
Jeez, already?
Right off the bat.
Okay. And this is into...
Into the little dudes.
Okay, the Reverence.
And then the others, 3s to wound. Oh, that was a much worse roll. 2 wounds at rend -1, 1 damage.
Okay, so you did 2 mortal wounds to begin with. So I'm going to lose my 1 other guy, and I'll lose the Piper. And then you said how many?
Just 2 wounds at -1 rend.
2 at -1. All right, so that would be a double nothing, because I'm pretty sure these guys, 5 up saves. So they're dead.
First blood. I don't think it matters, but
that's not a thing.
I know, but I like it. All right, and then the 5 attacks onto your bowman. Let's move dice here so I don't get confused.
My bad.
Oh, okay. He didn't want to play. All right, 1 hit, and then 3 to wound. Oh, and nothing. Wow, okay.
All
Put all those dice away.
Yeah.
And now can I consolidate?
No, there is no consolidation in Age of Sigmar, unlike 40K. So that is your activation. So then goes to mine. I have a unit that is within 3 inches, obviously. So the fun thing is they did fix, or I guess you could say they changed this for this edition, is that, so these guys are in base-to-base contact that you can see. In the new edition, I can still move being in base-to-base contact up to my 3 inches.
Okay. So you can whop them around.
Yes, so I could basically kind of skirt around like that, bring this guy in like this, and then he's going to get up to 3 inches, which is about there. Okay. But the downside is my guys only have a 1-inch swing, so I have a sneaking suspicion that my 1 guy is out of range. Oh yeah, he totally is. So I've got 2 guys that are within range, because in this one, instead of being within range of another friendly model that's within base, I have to actually be in range to reach you.
Correct.
Which is kind of fun, interesting. So my Kurnoth Hunters all they have for these ones, because these are the ones that are equipped with the bows, have their Quiverling's Vicious Claws. So they're 3 attacks apiece, which is decent. So I'm going to get 6. And then they're hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, only 1 damage. So not the best, but so missed with 2.
Good rolls though.
Yeah, right. And got 2 more. So 2 wounds to you. No
rend.
Nope.
All right, 5 ups. Mm-hmm. And nothing.
Okay.
Death saves.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no.
No, because you're not within so many inches of a hero, are you?
Yeah, because my closest hero is all the way over here with the Vargolf, and that is going to be well outside of the range. Yeah, so he's well outside. So
No
I'll be
boats.
taking those 2 wounds.
All right. I did a thing.
That's not exactly what I expected with the bowmen coming back like that.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of, 1, I rolled hot, and 2, I was kind of surprised that you moved in, because I have to be within 3 inches to pile into you, so you could
The
actually...
entire idea is like, and once again, I don't mind saying it because, like I said, we're learning. The entire idea is I don't want them to plunk him out.
Yeah, and you did just prevent that.
And as long as I can tie him up for another turn, I can bring wave 2 in,
Yep.
and then, you know, hopefully make it work from there.
Yeah, you got it.
So.
Now, the thing is if I retreat, I can't shoot. But if I'm still in combat, I can still shoot. But now in the new edition, I have to shoot the unit that I'm closest with. So if both of your units were within an inch of me, I could choose which one I want to shoot at. But but you have, yes, prevented me from shooting at your characters.
So in New Age of Sigmar, you can then shoot and do your melee attacks?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But it's obviously shooting phase and then melee. Cool. So I can't do my shooting on your turn. So, all right. Do we have any other charges you want to try?
No, I'm out.
All right. So
I mean, didn't I have to declare them all at once?
Well, yeah, that's true. Cause I'm an idiot.
Technically,
that was a 5th edition slip.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait a second.
If you're correct, there are 2 separate phases. There is the charge phase and then the fight phase. Okay, so now we need to do morale. The one unit that was here has been obliterated, so no morale there. Didn't lose anything, Kurnoth Hunters, and you didn't lose a casualty either.
Correct.
Cool. So we're looking at end of turn.
So I can do, just to make this clear.
Yeah, let's go for it.
This is supposed to be here. I put it kind of in the middle.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it all the way.
Oh yeah, because you don't want it on the head, dude.
No, I don't. That's why I want to put it all the way to the edge.
Yeah, that's
that way it's like clear.
I understand your intentions. I do the same thing, you know, with my Kurnoth Hunters. But.
Cool.
So end of your turn, you've got a hero and behemoth. It's 1 model.
Yep.
Sitting on the objective, and you have a hero on the other objective.
So it's 2 points.
Score 2 points. So then we're gonna walk over here. We're gonna go boom, 1, 2, Flesh Eater Quartz.
And just as a real quick thing, since we went over the hero phase. The reason why I was able to bring in 2 units of the Crypt Horrors is because normally our Ghoul King can summon 1, okay, around the board. However, Flesh Eater Quartz have a special command trait that I took, which basically allows you to do the summon twice.
Yep. Now, that is not in the book. It's in the FAQ now, correct? The errata?
No. The Generals Handbook has that.
Oh, duh.
So it allows you to do it second. Everybody reached out to GW to see what it was meant for, and it's meant to supersede the errata and basically say that, yes, you can summon it twice, even though his War Scroll says you can only summon it once. So that's why I was able to bring in 2. The other thing is, one of the really cool parts about the command trait is the second time you summon it, it doesn't count as a command point. So that's why the command points are respected.
Yeah, so you're still sitting at 1 command point, even though you spent 1 because you gained 1 for your turn.
Exactly.
Super cool.
All right, so we'll be back with Sylvaneth turn 1.
Yeah. All right, guys, so in a very desperate attempt, I have moved some things, and some things went really wrong, I found out.
Pay attention, because basically the entire board is nothing where it just was a second.
Yeah, so one of the awesome things is that with Sylvaneth, at the beginning of my movement phase, I can try to traverse the woods, and basically I roll a dice for the unit. On a 1, they do absolutely nothing. On a 2 through 5, they just kind of move through the woods, which is great, and they teleport to another unit. So in my hero phase, I was able to drop another unit of Sylvaneth Wildwoods here, so 2, just barely able to do it within the restrictions. And now I have 1 here and 1 over here, which are different, so they can swap between the 2, which allowed me to teleport the big group of stuff that was over here over to here. On a roll of a 6, if I roll that, they can actually continue to move as usual. I had 1 unit do that, which was my branch Wraith over here, so basically dropped her down, put her in range, and I can actually still move her again. The problem is that I don't want to. She's absolutely dreadful in close combat. She's a very good defense model or hero, and the Dryads that were over here teleported, rolled a 1, so they're done for the rest of the turn. And my General, which was really, really close to your Crypt Horrors, was not in range to teleport, so I literally just ran her up the board, ran her into the trees, and have to hide. If I don't get the next turn, this is in serious trouble.
So, yeah, looking forward, sometimes, you know, when you see the games, what basically Ian is trying to do is he has a unit of scythes over here that he needs to get a 9-inch charge into them, hopefully do enough damage.
Which I did roll a 3 for them, so they can at least still charge.
They can still charge, so they need a 9-inch charge. Looking at damage from them, and then he wants to try to charge in the Dryads to finish it off. It's going to be kind of close. Even if he does get everything in, it could be crippled.
And then, to make matters worse, I did roll a 3 for both of these units, but then I rolled for the ones with the bows, and I rolled a 1 for them. So they can't shoot even. So I was able to get them out of combat at least, but they're kind of just sitting there useless.
Yeah, and the main concern is it's sort of going to decide on the double turn, and, you know, we'll talk about that at the end and kind of, like, you know, go over with everybody, because Ian has 2 scoring units that are over here. If you can see, like, the smaller camera, he has both of his heroes right here. So the problem is if Ian doesn't get the next turn, and I'm able to kill both those, he literally can't score for the rest of the game.
Right, which means I can't get caught up.
He threw a pretty big pass because it basically all depends on him getting next turn also.
Yeah, so my main goal is going to be kill Big Bad Ugly over here, because that's going to reduce your spell casting abilities, as well as that's one of your hero and behemoths, and then get the double turn and bring both of them over there and keep them safe.
Yes.
Till I can clean off that side and, you know, try to take this objective back over here.
Yes.
So fun times to be had. This is going to be great. I think I've got this. I'm going to pass this on to you.
Okay.
Because I am into my shooting phase. Get ready. They're done because they can't do anything else for the rest of the turn. So my branch wraiths don't have any shooting, so I'm going right to my charge phase. So the first charge I have, which is going to be my Kurnoth Hunters, they're going to declare a charge. I am not within 10 inches of my General, which would have been awesome because her Whirler or her command trait would have given me +1 to this. But, oh well, here we go. Looking for that beautiful 9. Whoa, got it.
All right.
11 inches. Okay, all right. There's a chance. The hope is alive. So we're going to go ahead and move our 11 all the way over. All the way over. And
really wishing that I would have cast an Unholy Vitality on my General and not the Vargeist.
There for that. Okay, and then, come on, big bucks, no whammies, big bucks, no whammies. The Dryads, all 20 of them, Mystic Shielded in the Sylvaneth Wildwood, rolling for 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, and they're short. So,
but this was the unit that you needed to get in.
God, yeah. So now I just have to super hope that I do really good damage here.
And he's got 3-inch range, right?
2-inch, but I'm going to consolidate when I activate them, so they'll all be in range. Hence why I was saying a unit of 6 of them is just awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that's that. I'm not doing any other charges, so we're going to go right to the fight phase.
Okay.
So they are going to go ahead and pile in up to 3. Man, I kind of want to go this way. Yeah, we're going to swing and pile in this way up to 3 because they got a 2-inch reach. So they're good there, good there. Yep, all day. And I need to go a little bit further, just so at least I'm in the terrain feature then. There we go. All right, so Kurnoth Hunters, they've got a bunch of fun abilities. So at the start of either player's charge phase, you can sprout a thicket. Well, I'm not doing that because then they only pile in 1 inch. Don't have to worry about that. Huntsmare, it's add 1 to the result of hit rolls. And then the Envoys, I don't have any command abilities I'm springing through, and Trampled Underfoot will take care of at the end of the combat phase for them. So here we go. We've got 3 swings for each Kurnoth Hunter, so I'm going to put 6 to one side, do my Hunter first.
Okay.
So the Hunter gets +1 to these hits, so he's actually going to hit on 2s.
Okay.
All right, so 2 hits, 1 miss. And then these ones are going to hit on 3s, 2 misses, 4 hits.
Okay.
They are wounding on 3s. Oh, that was
And
not
we've
good.
got exactly
3.
Oh, we had almost dice average. 4 would have been it.
Jeez.
All right, and these are at -2.
-2 D3
my base
damage.
save is 4, so I'm looking at 6s. I need to get one of these in.
Okay,
Nothing.
nothing.
So Ian's got 3d3.
Yep. So 3, 4, 5.
So 5. So 5 death saves.
Yep, because he is within range of himself. And of course.
And if I would have had Unholy Vitality, we would have been amazing. But unfortunately, we just get the 2.
Okay.
So he takes 3. So he is down to 11.
Mm-hmm. And that is all of the swings that I have.
Okay.
Ruh-roh, I am in trouble, Reggie.
So he gets to go back.
Yep.
So luckily 3 was a pretty clutch save because it still keeps me in the top of my path.
That was bad for me.
So we get to actually crack back real quick. So we're going to do the start with the Gory Talons of the King. So it's 5 attacks sitting on 3s. 3. Wounding on 3s. 3. So it's 3 at -1 Ren, but it's only 1 damage.
Okay. So I've got 3 at -1, you say?
Yes.
Okay. So because I charged in this, I don't get the benefit of cover this turn.
Correct.
So I don't get my +1. So they had 4 up saves, so I'm looking for 5s. And save 2. One goes through. How much damage?
Just 1 each.
Oh, just 1 each. Okay,
Yep.
I can live with that, literally. Let me grab some wound dice. All right, and then that will actually be the end of our fight.
I've got multiple different attacks.
Oh, keep swinging.
Come on now.
I was gonna say
You're better than that.
Easy.
You're better than that.
Easy.
All right, and then the actual skeletal claws hitting on 4s, so it's going to be 2 of them, and then wounding on 3s. Oh, same rolls. That was bad because that was what I actually really needed. All right, and then 3 attacks to skeletal fang maul. Again, hitting on 4s. That's 3 of them. This is the big one.
Please don't. Please
wounding
don't.
on 3s.
Triple ones. Triple ones. Triple ones.
1-1 or 1-5. Sorry.
Okay.
Ren's at -2.
-2. So I need 6s. No, fails it. How much damage? D3.
D6. Oh my God. D6 1.
Yes. Okay, he's taking 2 damage.
Wow.
Still alive.
So I had some atrocious rolling right there.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you going easy on me.
That's what it is.
All right, so then at the end of the combat phase, I pick an enemy unit and roll a dice for each Kurnoth Hunter from this unit that is within an inch. On a result of a 4 or more, the unit suffers a mortal wound. So I only have the one that's within an inch. I wish I had read that earlier, but you know. On a 4 up, nope.
Okay.
No mortal wounds. All right, so that is combat. That was charging. There is no morale. We are rolling off to see who goes next.
I'm not gonna lie. A fully healthy Ghoul King and a Terrorgeist does 2 wounds on your unit. That's like, I'm more than annoyed by that one.
Oh man, that was super lucky for me. All right, so let's roll off. Who's got the next turn? I've got. Oops, helps to roll the dice in the box. A 5.
Ooh, that's not good.
Beat that, Mike.
That's not good.
Don't do it. Oh, and with the purge. All right, so we are going into Flesh Eater Courts, turn 2.
All right, so got done with Flesh Eater Court's movement. To recap for the hero phase, every hero phase, the Ghoul King heals D3 wounds. I rolled a 5, so he's actually back up to full health.
So glad I did nothing.
Didn't have to pop the potion, so we're good to go there. There's no summoning or anything else that I was able to do. Basically what I did is I did move the Vargulf up to within just about 3 inches of his leaders, brought all the Crypt Horrors over as well. I did move him off so he's not scoring, so I did bring over my Courier as well, so he'll still be able to score that. Now, because this is the deadly terrain, I do have to roll, and it's on a what?
Yeah, you're going to make me look up rules and stuff. So you roll a dice, and on a 1, the unit takes D3 mortal wounds instead of being slain anymore.
So I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll double check that as we continue, but go on.
Okay. And then as for my shooting phase, so we'll start. I'm going to actually just do, to save a little bit of time, all of the Crypt Horrors on the Dryads because they have Bravery 6, you said?
Yeah.
So the Bravery of the leader of the Generals is too high, so it's different.
So which ones are you doing?
The Crypt Horrors, I'm just going to do both units just to save a little time.
Okay. Yep.
On the Dryads. So I need 6s again.
Don't do that.
5 1s and a 6. Okay.
Well, you got 1, right?
So I got 1. Rolling hot right now.
And that's just a mortal wound, right?
Just a mortal wound.
There goes 1.
I like you say just a mortal wound as if it's not like, dude, it's a mortal wound.
Well, it could be damage. You could say it's 1 damage, but if it's a mortal wound, it's a little bit different.
I like making fun of you for it.
Yeah.
And then, so we're going to do the breath attack, which is the zombie dragon onto the Kurnoff hunters as well. So the way this works is because he's back at full health again, it has a attack of 6. It goes against the bravery, very similar to the Cryptora's
But you get to add 2?
I get to roll a dice when I'm doing it. Let's see. I added the number to the bravery table.
Yeah.
So I just roll 1 still. So their bravery is what, 7 or 8?
Their bravery 7.
Okay. So basically, anything above a 1, I'm doing mortal wounds.
Oh, because what's your chart to start with? A 6?
6.
Okay.
So
roll that 1.
So 6.
So that's 5 mortal wounds.
So 5 mortal wounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So these guys are 5 wounds apiece. So that is 3 on him, 4, 5 onto him. So you literally just screamed 1 to death.
Yes.
I'll leave that there for battle shock.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Your bravery. I mean, well, I guess you technically could.
If you eat another one, you better believe.
All right. So yeah, and if you're watching at home, there's a really cool artifact you can take if you don't want to take the potion, which I like.
It's so cool.
It's -2 bravery for anything within 6 inches. So if you're throwing it on a terror geist with like the attacks or
using
with
it
the
as a
horrors,
bombshell, right?
it's kind of cool with that part. So shooting phase is done. So now I'm going to be doing my charge moves. Basically, we're just going to be continuing this attack. I'm going to be charging a unit of the Crypt Horrors in, as well as the second unit of Crypt Horrors in, and the Vargolf in. So all 3 guys.
And something to note too, I don't know if we pointed it out before, but you just declared they're charging, not what they are charging.
Exactly.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
And really bad for me.
So we're going to do that. Once again, because of my delusion, I get to reroll our charge rolls. So if I don't get a 4 on all of them, we'll fine.
Yeah, right.
Now I am going through a Wildwood.
You are going through my Wildwood, yep. So which unit are you starting with? This one?
Yep, that one.
Okay, so start with that one.
So 6.
So you rolled 6. Where are they going?
So you're asking great questions.
Yep. Because you are going to place them, and then you roll a dice for each. And on a 1, that model is slain. So this was exactly 6 inches, but it's all good.
I don't want that. I'm not going all the way
I can
through.
see.
That tree's in the way.
Now remember, you have to keep an inch coherency.
I know. The problem is I'm going to get drawn into your dryads.
That's pretty much going to happen no matter what.
Shh, no, it's not. Pivot the tree.
There you go. Yep, because you can rest up on its trunk.
All right, and so now I roll 3 dice, and on a
so
1 it's slain.
Yep, and this was the dice that was on him. So for the leader of the squad, because it's per model.
Individual?
Yes, because this is still the Sylvaneth Wildwood.
Okay.
Nope, he's good. And then the one with wounds
dies.
So the one you just struggled with.
He's fine.
Okay.
Charging with the other dude.
That dice. Yep.
6 again, so fine.
Yep. So you're good there. Continue to place. But yeah, I'll go back and read the Sylvaneth Wildwood for you again. So the Wildwood, roll a dice for each model that makes a run or charge move across or finishes on a Sylvaneth Wildwood. On a roll of a 1, that model is slain. But do not roll for monsters, heroes, or Sylvaneth models.
So I'm trying to get within my inch and not be there.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
You have to be within a ½ inch in Sigmar. So no matter what, you're going to have to throw at least 1. You might as well take the chances. Because if he dies, because he's slain,
so, I see what you're saying.
you're going to be out of range to swing.
Okay, so we'll just put him, because
Oh, no, you won't, because you'll still pile in.
Yeah. So we're just going to do that.
You're just going to gamble with the 1.
Well, because otherwise they'll still pile in, right?
Because you're within 3 inches, yeah.
So, either
Because
way.
you successfully make the charge right now, but then on a roll of a 1. Oh, and you need to roll for the deadly terrain, because you just charged by it. So roll for the deadly terrain first.
Wait, but the deadly terrain's, I thought, just for movement.
Within an inch. It's run or charge rolls, and you just made a charge roll ending within an inch of it.
So it's not movement, it's movement.
Yeah.
It's movement, run, or charge?
Well, deadly, roll a dice for each unit that finishes a normal move or a charge move within 1 inch. So it is both.
Well, that's stupid.
It's deadly over there.
Okay.
So I would say roll for the deadly first.
That's
to see
what
if you
I'm
take
doing.
anything. Don't roll a 1. Yep, you're fine.
We're good.
So no
My
D3
dude that's in the forest.
The dude that is in the forest.
He's good.
Okay. Everybody's safe.
Vargol's charging. He's in.
Okay.
Oh, and I completely forgot my hero phase over there to actually cast spells.
Oh, that is a good point. Got a little hangry, did you?
I did.
All right, so you have to end within a ½ inch. So you're an inch away from her and an inch away from them. So where are you going?
I'm going here.
So yeah, there you go. Scooch,
Come here.
scooch. Get it?
Come here.
There you go.
Wiggle,
Good.
wiggle.
Good.
His
Now you're within your
wings.
half inch. And he is a hero, correct?
He's a hero, so he
he's
does
safe.
not have to be worried about that kind of
Them
stuff.
trees are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's cool, man. It's cool. You can come in.
Do you want to hand me the guy that died?
Oh, yeah, the guy that died. Yep.
It's bravery 10, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, yeah. Stupid death models.
Not gonna have to worry about that one.
Death and demons, man. You just got to do so much to hurt their bravery.
We
It's not even
try,
funny.
you know. We try to be strong.
Yep. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3 charges over there. You ran with both of those guys, right?
Correct.
Okay. So no charges needed from them.
Yep.
We're already in combat over here. And now with Sigmar, the main difference is that you don't get benefits for charging unless your army says otherwise.
Correct.
So you just choose one unit to activate with.
Yes.
So who do you want to activate with first?
The scythes are still scary. So I think because they're not very good in close combat, are they?
No, mostly
they
just a
can do some
durability
stuff.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do the dragon first.
That's what I thought. Yep.
And if I would have cast my spell, I probably actually wouldn't have done that.
Yep. Now, you can pile in up to 3 inches. So your weapons in range were 2 inches away from last time that I had measured. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to do their ability on your turn because it says the Tanglethorn Thicket. At the start of either player's charge phase, oh, well, I'm kind of past that. They spawn a thicket. The unit cannot move except to pile in up to 1 inch, but then they reroll failed save rolls for them. So.
So I can't because of the placement of your tree.
Yeah, well, you get up to 3 inches to pile in, so you could swing all the way this way, which will rip you off the objective.
That's what I'm saying.
So
and
you're
I
not.
don't want to do that.
Okay.
So
do you have any weapons that are 1 inch
yeah,
range?
yeah, I've got some claws that aren't going to hit.
Okay.
So-
Those will not swing.
So what basically we will be doing is it's only really the dragon that
Okay.
can do it. I now see why they want you to do they have the artifact for the 3 inch range.
Yes.
So dragons, 4 to hit.
That's
Okay.
3.
Should have been the first clause.
Okay.
3 to wound. Nothing. I'm rolling great with this guy. I'm
All
just
right.
telling
And
you.
then watch the jaws just eat half a guy.
3 normal attacks. 2.
Okay.
Okay. And a wound.
Oh.
Okay. So the Terrorgeist that kind of made up for it on this end. So with the
Yeah.
Gaping Maw, which is the last attack that we were doing, if the wound roll for an attack is a 6 or more, basically bites the entire thing and just Jaws style rips it apart. So each one of those 6s is 6 mortal wounds.
Good lord. So they're both dead.
So they're both
yeah.
dead.
Poof. Poof. Yep. Well, I guess I don't need to worry about that battle shock token anymore. Man, where's my tree regrowth spell when I needed it?
See?
All right.
Okay, so after whiffing hard, he finally actually did what he was supposed to do, which is what you'd expect from a giant undead dragon with a
Yep.
ghoul vampire lord on top.
Literally just ate me.
Yes. So now Ian gets to activate one of his turn.
Oh boy, look at me go. Let's see. So I've got these over here. I guess I'll do the Dryads because we're in a new turn, so they can move and stuff.
Stuffing things.
Yep. So they're gonna get up to. Oop, good catch. Gonna get
Dropping things.
up to 3 inches to pile in, and they go towards the closest enemy model. So that's not really much of a change. Whew. So they're gonna go like this, and. Whew.
Oh, we got a good view of Ian's arm.
Yep, sorry. Go. Okay, and these ones are gonna kind of scooch up like that.
I like that because we're literally fighting in the woods, which is the most Sylvaneth thing you could have happen.
Yes.
It makes it almost impossible to see some of this.
I know, right? It's talk about just trees on trees in trees, surrounded by
Not
trees.
that my wing and spikes help very much with that part.
Right.
Also, I do apologize. These were recently done by a friend of Purge the Alien, Jerry. Paint job's amazing. We just haven't gotten around to doing the basing yet, so I do apologize for naked bases.
But the ones that are based were
Yes.
actually done by Brad, and that was really awesome of him. You will actually get to see these again for the Golden Rhino tournament.
Correct. So everything that you see is of a purplish hue. So the unit of the 10 ghouls that's over here, as well as the Vargolf himself. Those are part of our charity army that we're doing for Purge the Alien.
4. Okay, so out of the 9 that I have, 4 are over here, 5 are over here.
Okay.
Because they're 2 inch range, which is awesome. Of the 4 that are over here, my nymph is in there. She gets 1 extra swing, I believe.
Cool.
Yep, she makes 3 rather than 2. So we'll go ahead and start there. So 3 for her, so 3, and then 1, 2, 3 others. So these are hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. It is not my turn. It is your turn. So I do not get to enrapture you.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd get +1. So, that was not the best roll in the world.
What do you mean? It's hitting on 4s. It's like all of them. Come on now.
I needed all of them.
Greedy.
4s to wound you, so 1 wound. So, yeah. 1 save for you over there.
Okay. Any rend or anything?
No.
Okay. 5 up.
Yeah.
Death save.
Of course. Yeah, you enjoy that poke in the eye. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
So since the Vargolf doesn't degrade, or wait, it was the Vargolf, right?
Yep, you were correct. Yep.
Doesn't degrade, I count down with wounds, as opposed to like with the other ones that do degrade, I count up, because that is the weird thing that flips from 40k to Sigmar.
So, all right. So then, you know what? I feel like an idiot. I don't think I actually stood it back up. Whatever. I'm going to take 2 attacks out of this because there should have been 2 less attacks on you there.
Oh, because the Dryad
that
that
is
you
dead.
I shrieked him. Okay.
Yeah, you did. All right. So these ones swinging at you over there. These are needing 4s. So 4 hits. All right. Just give me at least 2 wounds, please. And 1. 1 wound.
On the horse.
Yeah.
5 up.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Death save. Yes.
Oh, yeah, it totally does. Yep, cool. All right, those are my swings. So it's back to you. Which one are you activating now?
Okay. So unfortunately, I was hoping to tease Ian into bringing everyone over to the Vargolf because he has a special rule that if there are 10 models within 3 inches of him,
Nope.
then he gets to make a bunch of attacks. But I needed basically almost all the Dryads to get in there to do that, and I'm not going to get there. So he actually gets 3 less attacks than what I would normally like for him to do. Okay. So I'm going to have the Vargolf activate first. He's going to go after your leader dude.
Okay, so we're going on to the branch wraith that is not my general.
Correct. So we're going to be doing the immense claws first.
Okay.
So 4 attacks here, 3s to hit. Oh, he wants to hit. 3s to wound. 3 wounds. At -1 rend.
Stop it.
They do 2 damage each.
Oh, double stop it. They're not good at this. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Because we need to back that up for a half a second.
Sure.
They subtract 1 to hit rolls made against branch wraiths while they're within 3 inches of Sylvaneth Wildwood. So those were all -1 to hit.
Oh. Okay.
Do you want to re-roll it, or you want me to pause footage and go see what we got?
I will just reroll.
Okay. That's my bad.
All right, so 4s. 4. Okay. Well, we'll take the reroll.
That didn't take much. Okay.
4.
So,
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Might have made things worse. And you said they're -1?
-1, yeah.
Okay, so I have the 6-up save, but I am in the thing, so I'll actually have a 5-up save.
Yes.
So save 2. 2 go through, so that's 4 damage total, yes?
Wait, you had a 6-up save.
And then I'm in the tree, so I get +1. So I'm
But
back to my
-1
5-up.
rend.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a
Oh, you're
5-up
5-up
naturally.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So
good.
2 went through?
Yep, so that's 4 damage total, right?
Okay, yep.
So she has 1 wound left.
Okay.
Not dead yet.
And then dagger-like fangs, 1 attack.
Put that over here.
4 up to hit since we're in the woods. Nope.
Okay.
Doesn't get nothing. All right, and then the unit of horrors.
I get an activation now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and activate her. She's going to spin around and swing on your guys there.
The red or the brown?
The brown, hence the turning around to face him, because why not? Oh, yeah, you're right. I should swing at the... Whatever. I've chosen my target. I'm going to attack him. She's not that good.
I've made my decision.
That's right. I'll stick with it. So she gets 3 swings, hitting on 4s, winning on 4s. These ones are -1 to the brown guys. So good job. She hit with nothing.
Yeah.
All right. So as you were saying you were attacking me?
Okay. We will do the red guys next. This is going to be really overkill, but I've kind of found that sometimes it's just to be safe.
Yeah.
Because this is the
Do you want
definition.
to pile them in? You get up to 3-inch move. What's the range on their swings?
It's pretty good range. They got big old wings.
Yeah, it's 1 inch or 2 at least. Oh, I mean, obviously.
I think it's 2.
2 inches, isn't it?
Oh, actually, it's only 1.
1 inch. Okay. So then.
So what I need to do?
Yeah, you want to scoot this one?
No, I just need to move him over. I just want him into there,
Oh, okay. Well,
and then I
he's in
want
range.
each of these guys within 1 inch of them.
Yeah. So fun part, right? So she
So
actually
the tree base.
go like that, and then you'll be able to pop them.
Yay, wings.
There we go.
GW make amazing models.
No
but
base stacking. There we go.
I know. I'm trying not to. It's being stacked up.
There you go.
Yay.
Good. All right, we're good. So 1 is swinging into my general. The other 2 are swinging into the branch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the one that's swinging into it's the 2 regular guys into the one that's got 1 wound left. So
Yep.
it's 8 attacks.
That's super overkill. -1 to hit.
Whoops. -1 to hit. I'm just looking for a 6. Oh, okay. So I needed 4s. Or actually, wait. For these guys, I need 5s.
Yeah.
So I just wanted a 6, which I actually wouldn't have been able to get because it's -1 to hit.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
All right. In retrospect, I would have actually done all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-1.
-1. So back to my 5-up save. And pass 1, fail 1, and 2 damage. She dies.
1 damage.
Well, she dies either way.
Well, that was way closer, which I kind of forgot the whole -1 thing.
Yeah.
That you can't. I'm so used to 40K that like you don't think about that kind of stuff.
All right.
The
last one.
The Raider dude.
Yep.
Yeah. Does she have the -1?
She does too, because she is also a branch.
So I can't get the 6s.
No 6s. Looking for 5s and 6s.
Yep. 2.
2 hits.
-1 suck. 1 wound.
All right. 5-up save, and I'm good.
Okay.
All right. Well, she knows how to stay alive.
Do you have the last person to activate or no?
I am out of things to activate
Okay.
because you killed the girl that I should have activated with.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. And then the last 2 people onto your lone remaining hero. Again,
5s and 6s.
need 5s, which sucks because it limits my ability to really mess some things up. You know, when we were talking earlier about the... never mind. That's a long conversation. There we go. There's 3.
3. Okay.
-1.
3 5-ups because of them trees. Oh, she fails 2.
2 more damage.
She's got 1 wound left. Good lord. All right. And go figure, my regrowth is gone. That's no good. Okay. I think that's all of combat, yes?
Yeah, there is no battle shock. Oh, except the dryads.
I actually have a battle shock, yeah, because of my dryads. So, and my dryads are a 6 bravery, so if I roll a 6, I'll lose 1.
Correct.
Whoa, keep it in the box, man. In the box. Nope, I'm good. Okay. Oh boy. All right, but at the end of your turn, you're going to score 2 more points.
Correct.
Which is going to put you up to 4, so points here, right? Got 1, 2. There we go.
Okay.
All right, well, we're going on to Sylvaneth, turn 2. Wish me luck, guys.
All right.
Okay, so I have desperately tried to do some shenanigans. So I had my general who was left over here along with the 10 dryads. I actually ended up using the traverse the Sylvaneth wood and rolled 2 6s, 1 for each. So I put the 1 unit of dryads over from this tree over here over to the other side and ended up moving them the 7 inches. So now they're up and across, moving across the platform. Which maybe I'll get into some ghoul action. That'll be kind of cool if I can see that. At least now I'm not just stuck. But during the hero phase, while I was over here, I actually was able to summon 10 more dryads because I was outside of your 30 inches for you to stop me. So then from there, I also moved up my, so we got all the dryads and stuff over there. Nice arm shot. I'm gonna move, I ended up wiggling up my Kurnoth hunters with the bows over here because if I shoot at either of the characters that you have over there, they're -1 to hit. So I go from 4 up to hits to 5 up to hits, and it's not really worth it in my opinion.
Which is a new thing, by the way.
Yeah, that is new. That is the lookout, sir. Because those 2 are not monsters. They don't have the monster keyword, and they're both within 3 inches of a unit that has 3 or more models in it. They get -1 to hit, which is great because it protects your characters a little bit for this exact scenario even. But at this point, my goal is this must die. If I kill this, I can take back this side of the table and then kind of slowly go that way. So that is my hope. I have 3 command points banked up. So if I can remember this time, now that my general's over here within 12 inches, they're going to be able to reroll a failed charge if I need to.
Correct.
These guys, I just realized, are way too close.
That's fine.
Because
we know where they're going.
Yeah, I'm 3 inches away. I'll back them up if I fail the charge. But I actually have a shooting phase.
You could also spend a command point to not, because you have so many of them.
Yeah, that's true. Well, but I can... Oh no, I can do it multiple times.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Age of Sigmar is different than 40K.
Yeah.
So one of the what Ian and I were mumbling about is in 40K, if you have like a stratagem or like what Age of Sigmar calls a command point, you can only do it once per game.
Once per phase.
Once per phase. So he can only do a reroll charge once per phase.
Yeah.
However, Age of Sigmar lets you do it as many times as you have command points because you do command point structure very
And you can do the same one multiple times, which is
correct.
Awesome. So yes, you are correct. All right, so let's do some shooting. Kurnoth hunters, Prove me proud. Okay, so each one is going to get 2 shots, but the hunter again from the squad is going to get +1 to hit. So he is going to hit on 3s, and we're shooting at your Terrorgeist guy.
Cool.
So looking at 3s to hit, so that's 1 hit, and then these need 4s. All right, 4 hits total. I'll take that. I wound on 3s. Come on. Yeah, failed 2. Dang.
That's dice math.
Yep, and so those are -1, D3 damage each.
Okay, so on 5s,
Save 1. D3 damage for 1 damage.
death save.
Please don't. Oh,
And we're good.
absolutely nothing. Well, Kurnosty didn't let me down. He's just really sticky. All right. So from there, I think we're looking at charges. So I'm going to go ahead and start with them.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and try to declare a charge. Here, you want to flip the camera? There you go.
Yep.
So Dryads charging down range, and here we've got. Oh, what do I need? That's a good question. I need 6 inches to make it, because I'm 6 inches away basically. So let's do it. Give me a beautiful 6. 6, 7, 8. I will take that. All right. Let's see. 8 inches. Oh, cool. So this front guy's going way over here. And then I got my nymph, gets to go right up front, which is awesome because she has extra attacks. Oh, yeah. See, this was a great idea. I think this was awesome.
See, everybody's just hungry.
I love that the terrain that we're standing on too is from the Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
So it's the Goblin Pass. So it's literally just piles of bones everywhere, which is exactly what you are.
It's Ents versus, undead goblin orcs.
Yeah, right. Tolkien's liking this. Okay, so we got those guys in. We're going to do 20 Dryads over here. I am more than 3 inches away. They go 6, 7, 8, 9 inches, which is beautiful. So
You fine.
let's see. Where is somebody that is 3 inches away? Because I'll measure from them. That looks good. So basically, I'm
9's going to get you in everywhere.
Yep. But I just want to go like that. Boom. All the way around. Oh, do I want to?
Poke
yeah.
him in the butt.
Yeah, I got 20 of them. There's no way I can get 20 mashed up. Actually, maybe there is. Hold on, let's think about this. Because if we can go there, got a 2-inch swing.
Which is a cool feature for your run-of-the-mill troop that you have.
Yeah. Do not underestimate Dryads. That is all I will say. Because they will surprise you sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to sacrifice a few swings.
Now you can stand on top of that objective.
I can, yeah. I'm slowly pulling them. Oh, come on, lady.
Are all Dryads ladies?
I actually don't know. That's a very good question. But the branch Wraith definitely is.
I have to look at it as gender neutral.
Yeah.
Dryads.
All right, close enough. Yeah, actually, this was the better way to do this. So what I was originally thinking was I was going to go around back, but if I do that, I'm no longer all of them within the Sylvaneth Wildwood, which means I don't get my +1 to save, and then 2 -1 to hit. So actually, I still would have gotten the -1 to hit because I'm within 3 inches. But that +1 to save is huge on Dryads. Except I just made a very large tactical error because you don't get that the turn you charge.
Correct.
So whatever, I'm just set up for later. This was all in good fun. All in good fun, guys.
Is your general staying back, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I don't want her anywhere near you.
You don't, what? No?
No.
Come on.
Okay, so there we go.
Where is she?
She's right there. She blends in pretty well. Big blue dice. Let's just look for that. So 2-inch, 2-inch, 2-inch.
Can I hit her?
Oh man, you got a 3-inch swing, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, because she'd have to be more than 3 inches away. So
Okay.
she would not be within range.
So I just want to make sure.
Good, good, good. Not going to swing, but those two will. That one will. That one will. That one will. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 out of the 20 will actually get to swing when it gets time.
This is a pretty fantastic look because you're just blending. It looks like the whole forest is just...
Yeah, it's just mangled in there. All right, but last but certainly not least, I still have one more unit of Dryads over here to charge with. They need 9 inches to make it to you.
Correct.
So let's do this. Let's see them boxcars. Or 8. And
Right.
I'm way too far away too.
Command point them.
Command point them. Go figure. Oh, that's so close. All right, because 8 would put me exactly an inch away, and I need to be a half an inch to make it. All right, well, I guess we're going on to the fight phase.
Okay.
So, nope, I have to swing here. Be smart. Be smart. So, Yeah, actually, on that note, then I am going to pile them in up to 3 inches.
Okay.
So these guys are going to go, boom, and I'm actually going to do what I said I wasn't going to do anyway, and swing them all the way around, so I can get more peoples.
Swing them down up to 2.
Yeah, right. You're just going to live there.
And my base is really too big to do what I'd really like to do.
Yeah. Okay. That. Shoot up like that. Go.
We gotta finish his base.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get on that, I'm sure. There we go. Put that one right up there. Okay, so now, where's my 2 inches? Now we're good there. We're good there. That one is still out. So it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 out of 20. That's way better.
Also, if you're at home and you're wondering, because I'm sure you've seen it some places where people will take the trees off to like pile in, you're actually not supposed to do that.
Yeah, you can't fit within the circles of them.
So that's why Ian's actually doing it that way, because I
Yeah.
know somebody would be like,
Yep.
You know,
Well, so one of the cool things in it is now, let's say you've got a fence, right, where you have to go up to. Well, now you don't just cross the fence. It's actually a thing.
Yeah.
You go 2 inches up and 2 inches over.
it makes it worthwhile.
So if my dryads, let's say there was a giant sheet of trees here in the way, they would actually have to move the 4 inches up and 4 inches down to climb over.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm leaving the trees in and wiggling them around them. It just looks cooler too. So
you have what, 38 attacks?
So I have my nymph here who's in range. So she gets
39.
1 additional. So I'm going to get,
39.
yes.
Okay.
Good Lord. So 1, 2, 3.
Guys with mythical war slice can't, then all of a sudden now I'm scared of this. Are you just going to just drop them all?
Yeah. 17, 18. There we go. I like rolling lots of dice. You can tell I was an orc player in a former life.
There you go. 4s?
So it is my turn. So in my combat phase, I'm going to choose to enrapture them. So I get the +1 to hit against this. So I'm going to hit on 3s.
Okay.
First handful. Rest of it. So I'll pull out
Some
one.
of those might have gotten moved around.
That's all right. They all bounced around anyway. There we go. Any other 1s and 2s that I'm not seeing?
1, 2 in there. Besides that, you're good.
Okay. So all of these hits, these are going to wound on 4s with no rend.
It's a lot of
It
dice.
is a lot of dice. This is why a brick of 20 dryads is really important. There we go.
Okay, if you're at home, please don't do what Ian is doing right now, where he's just throwing them in and not counting first, because I've like watching
What?
dice move.
Dice roll around all the time. It's perfectly fine. You don't need to worry about it until after I'm done rolling all of the dice. So we're pulling out the misses?
Yeah, there's a million 3s in here.
Yeah. That's why it's important to have a million dryads. There you go. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 successful wounds with no rend. There
Okay.
you are, good sir.
Which comes out to roughly math.
Yep, you got enough of them. Math comes out.
Okay, I needed 4s. Just above dice average math. Cool, I'll take that.
Lucky
so
you,
5 wounds,
lucky you.
death save. And nothing, because I did not cast Unholy Vitality. So I take 5.
I likes it.
All right, and as badly as an angry dragon would like to rage out again, I will actually be coming on over here.
Yep. Surprise.
I'm doing the ghouls. So piling in 3 inches, I believe. So.
Yep. 3 inches of the little arcane dice.
Need to move him around.
There you go.
Him around. That way we can get all these guys in here.
Well, you don't flip around. So the thing is you get to pile in up to 3 inches towards the closest enemy model, which means you wouldn't be able to pile to this one because this model was closer. So he stays there. He could go to there though, because he could swing all the way
'cause
around the base.
he's got some whip.
Yep. And you're still within an inch, even being on the other side of my base like that. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Inch, inch, inch. Now these two are down, so I don't think they're going to be able to get in.
Okay.
Because I can't get up because of those poles.
Gotcha.
Like these two poles right here in the way.
Okie doke.
I think that's basically the best I could have gotten. for
Looks
that.
good to me.
So that's 8. Okay.
And then is there like a leader of the unit and he gets any bonuses or?
Yeah, he gets 1 more.
Okay. Where's that guy?
It's going to be the one with the bones
Oh
on
yeah.
his back.
There you go.
I need to start special basing these guys because all the ghouls look alike. All right.
Hey, man, that was ghoul assist.
Yeah. All right, so I've got a total of 8 guys that are in there. So that's 16 attacks plus 1 for the other guy. The only difference with him is that you actually add 1 to his wound rules. It's not extra attacks.
So roll him separately.
So just doing his first.
Yep.
So 4 is to hit.
Okay.
Nothing, so you don't even have to worry about it.
No more worries.
All right, so 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, it's off by 1. I'll just grab him perfectly. And I'm not within 15 inches of my Ghoul King. Not even close. So otherwise you can re-roll hits of 1. All right, 4 is to hit. Four is to wound.
A lot.
4.
Okay, 4.
Slightly above dice average.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's not 12 in there, unfortunately, so I don't get to add 1 to my saves. And I charge this turn, so I don't get the benefit of cover. There's no minuses, though, right?
No.
Okay.
Blank.
So 5 ups. I save nothing, so 4 dryads die. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not good. Okay. Which is going to take it back to me.
Yep.
So my activation, it's just pretty much them. So no need to pile in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got the nymph in there.
Yep.
So 15, 16 attacks.
That's, I know he's traveled the entire length of the board, but that's actually the same unit that lost 1 to the scream.
Yeah.
That's why there was only 9 instead of 10. It's a little hard when he keeps zipping around all over the board.
12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. 16. One more.
What?
There you go. Because I have 5 of them. They're 2. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Math.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Trying to kill my
11
ghouls.
swings.
Trying to
11
kill my
swings.
ghouls. I see how it is.
Absolutely. All right. So, and I do enrapture you, so I get +1 to hit, so I'm hitting on 3s.
Yep.
So 2 misses, and then I need 4s to wound you. 1 dice fell. There we go. So 3. And at 3 6s nonetheless.
Okay. No rend.
No rend.
6s.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
All right.
Deaths.
Oh, come on, stop that.
Nothing.
All right.
3. I'll take the ones that are outside of combat.
No way.
And then I need 1 more.
Jeez, and that still doesn't even really put you into battle shock range to be scared of.
No. I actually can't fail.
Well, you're 10, 7, 6, 5, or 10, 9, 8, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would need to do at least 2 more
Yep.
to even really have a good potential. Okay, which now then takes it back to you. So now
Yes.
you can swing with your lovely Death Dragon.
All right. So the claws that I didn't get to attack with last time because I was out of range. 5 attacks. I am into the lower bracket now, though. That doesn't affect these, but 3s.
Oh, and they're -1 to hit.
They're all -1 to hit.
So dryads gather in great numbers. Nope, sorry, that's add 1 to the rolls there. They are -1 to hit for being within 3 inches of Sylvaneth Wildwood.
Okay.
So all of your
4 is
swings.
to hit.
Sorry.
3 is to wound. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay. The skeletal claws still get 4 of those. 4 attacks. 5s because I'm -1 to hit.
Okay.
Which is an insane rule.
So I said 20 dryads in a thicket, man, they don't go anywhere.
All right, and Terrorgeist Maw, 5s to hit again. 1 hit,
Okay.
and roll the wound.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Wow.
So didn't kill a single Dryad. He literally is just all or nothing.
Holy cow, man. That was a ton of swings and a whole lot of nothing. Okay. So that's that attack there. We've got our combat that we did over here. My guys failed to charge over here. We've got nobody else within an inch. I think we're rolling on to see who goes on to turn 3.
Battle shot.
Oh yeah, battle shock. Yeah, I got a big battle shock, unfortunately. All right, so, and I rolled a 6. And I am not within 12 inches of my general. No, not even close. So 6 to 10. They are bravery of 6. I lose 4 more. That was bad. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Still there.
Still alive. You stay there, nymph. Doing good.
Man, I didn't kill a single Dryad. That is absolutely incredible.
Well, not by him, but you know, you got 4 and 4 in 2 swings. Yeah, it's that Blessings of the Forest.
I know.
Yep. And then, of course, had I not charged, I'd actually get +1 on my save, but you didn't even.
And you basically just live in forests.
Mm-hmm. So. Yep. Okay, so here's the dice that really matters. Let's see who takes the top of turn 3. I've got a 6.
That's you.
All right. So we're going on to Sylvaneth, turn 3. We'll be right back. It is Sylvaneth, turn 3. I'm going to try my darnest to try to make up for this. Getting the double turn may save me. So in my hero phase, I was actually able to use my branch with Wraith and summon 10 Dryads. Summon them to the edge over here, and then at the beginning of my movement phase, I tossed them through the woods over there because it is instead of normal movement. So they're chilling way over here. The other Dryads that were already here I had summoned earlier, I've moved them up now. So we're just outside of the 3 inches. I'm going to try and take those guys on. I'm pretty much just throwing kindling on the fire at this point. Not to make terrible wood jokes.
Wood jokes.
I still have my nymph in combat, so to speak, over there in the middle. Didn't really bother falling back. I did tweak my Kurnoth hunters with the bows, moved them up a little bit. I've got to try and snipe this guy. If I can kill him now, I'll stop you from scoring a point, but the problem is I'm -1 to hit.
Well, you won't stop. I mean, it's at the end of my turn.
Right, so if I kill it now, at least he's not there. Then you're
bring it
forced
back.
to move it
Yeah.
back. Yeah, I would rather tell you what to do than you tell it
That's fair.
what to do.
Another thing that I missed, and I'm sure somebody's going to put it in the comments because I'm not used to this from the new Generals Handbook for the Flesh Eater Courts ones for it. Technically, yes, I probably could have been able to kill his general earlier because Flesh Eater Courts have a rule that if you've got done with all your attacks and you have slain a whole unit for that part, you get to roll a dice and a 6 up. You get to pile in and fight again completely.
Oh.
So like for those units when like I killed your one like lady,
Yes, yeah.
they would have got to fight it and
Oh
go
yeah,
and do
that
all
would have
stuff
been.
again.
Jeez, that would have been super devastating. I did
Yeah.
not know that.
So it just would have, like I said, it would have taken a 6, but sure, it's possible. for that kind
I've
of
rolled
thing.
2 6s for my teleports.
Yeah.
So. All right. Well, looks like I'm going to be carrying on to my shooting phase then, and I've got my Kurnoth hunters here with the bows, and I'm just going to start by shooting down range at your little ghoul dude.
Cool.
So let's see. We've got 2 from the hunter, and then the other 4 from the rest of them. Now the hunter gets +1 to hit, so he's going to be back to his 4-ups to hit because you're -1 normally. And I got 1, and then the other guys are going to need 5s, and I got 1. So not the greatest, but not terrible either.
Okay.
Need 3s to wound you. So 2 wounds at -1 D3 damage.
I think that I am only at a 6.
Okay.
And I was actually playing with the General's Handbook, so give me 1 second to confirm that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here.
Yep.
Let's roll, see if it even matters. 4 to 1. I know I don't have a 4.
Okay, but you'll have a death save after this, right?
Well, yeah, so roll your D3s.
So 3, 4.
So exactly 4 wounds.
Yep.
Okay. So 4 wounds. Death saves.
Oh, jeez.
And he only takes 2.
Well, it was worth a try. So at least I shot that down range.
What happened to my heart dice, I wonder?
Right here.
Thank you.
There you go.
So,
Okay.
So he's like, ow.
Yep. Ow. All right. Well, then I guess I'm on to some charges. Let's see.
Yeah, it was a 5-up save, but
Yep.
still.
Yeah, you rolled 4 or less. So we've got these Dryads we're going to go ahead and start with. So see how far they go. 5, 6, 7. That's good. I only needed a 3. So they're going to go 7 inches, and then the Dryads behind them also charging. 4, 5, 6. They were 9 away, so they're not going to move.
Okay.
All right. So 7 inches.
I'd really like to not be fighting these guys in trees anymore.
Sorry. Not sure I can make that happen. Just all the trees. Okay. There we go. So that's that charge. They're still in combat. I'm going to leave them right where they are. I hope I can kill you this turn.
What you gonna do first?
Yeah, I got to attack the big Terrorgeist thingy.
Okay.
That big scary thing. So yeah, we're going to start there. I've got another 3-inch pylon. These guys will just kind of scoot around a little bit. just to make room for those last 2 models that did not get to swing last time.
Again, you weren't envisioning the last round. I did fail to kill a single Dryad with a fully healthy zombie dragon.
Now, had I been smart, I probably honestly should have done Mystic Shield. Oh, for the love of Pete. Stand up, ladies.
It didn't matter.
Well, but I'm saying now.
Yeah.
Because now if I fail to kill you and your dice rolls swing like they actually should, there's a good chance that I'm going to just lose a ton of Dryads real quick.
Well, I will say I'm having, not that it's my choice because you just put Forest over like a quarter of the board, but it's not my favorite thing to be able to, you know, keep fighting you in forests.
Right? Okay. So I've got 20 of them, so that's 41 attacks.
Are they all in? What about that black guy?
That one is, yeah, it's in.
Okay.
Yeah, it should have been up on the hill like that.
You're good.
Because it was like that, so. All right. So we'll do 20 at a time for you, Michael.
I'm just saying.
6, 8, 10, 12.
I think you hurt yourself last time by doing
16, 18, 20. Why not? I'll throw the 1 in there right now for the nymph. Again, going to enrapture you, so getting +1 to hit. So these are going to hit on 3s. So I'll put out the 1s and 2s. Okay. Go. And I'm just going to go straight to wounding with them. So I'm going to do the other half. Wounding on 4s. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5 so far.
Okay. I'm just going to set these aside.
Yep. And then pull out 1 dice. 3s. That was super hot.
Take that.
Yeah. And then 4s again. Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 13 total.
Woo.
Here you go.
Okay.
No minuses.
No.
Oh, and I feel like an idiot. People are yelling at me right now. I cast a spell. I should have seen to see if the woods trigger. We'll do it in a second.
What do the woods trigger?
On a 5, they do D3 mortal wounds to units.
Any unit?
Let me double check. Go ahead, roll your dice.
It's probably not you.
Yeah, it's, yep, except Sylvaneth.
Okay.
Yep.
One more 4. All right, so 5 more. 5 death.
Save
That
1.
would have been 3 if I would have actually done my spell phase. So 4 more.
Okay.
So 9.
Yep. So you've got 5 left? Something like that?
Yep.
All right, and then, because I totally forgot, on a 5 up, no, didn't happen.
I mean, in
Didn't
fairness,
forget, merely predicted the future.
I mean, in fairness, I could have actually, if I actually cast my spell the previous turn, had it go off on myself.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
you
that's
know.
true. Yeah, that's true, too. All right, so that's my 1 activation.
So I'll obviously activate over there.
Okay, so jumping over to 4. And we got these guys swinging with the brown unit. Yep.
Yeah,
so you got 2
it's
of
the
them.
only guys that are in close enough, right?
I think the 1 unit's within 3. You could chain them if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're in range.
We're going to pile in there.
Yep. And they got fly, so they just go straight over the tree. Boom.
Is he going to be the only one that can get in?
Probably. Yep.
Yeah, that's probably correct.
Because you've only got a 1-inch reach.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Damn. Too bad it's not one of the bigger guys.
Yeah. Remember, you got to inch coherency.
Yeah.
Because if you're outside of that at the end of a player turn, you remove models as casualties.
These wings
suck. Yeah.
All right, so 1 extra guy coming in. So adding 4 more attacks. So let's see that. Just make sure that.
Well,
right.
you're just swinging with the 1 guy for right now.
Oh no, I'm going to swing with the other 2.
Well, then they don't pile in.
Then you can pile them in later.
Okay, because I could pull from here, which means they're not in range to activate at all.
Sure. Then yeah.
Okay.
Then just do that. Then move those guys back.
Okay. Well, swing with these. Let's see
Yeah.
if you even kill anything, because you won't.
Hey. It's 5 because of your stupid wilderness thing.
Yep.
2. Rolling great right now.
Okay.
1 wound.
1 wound. All right. Any rend?
Yeah, -1.
Okay. Beautiful 6. Nope. 1 dies.
2 damage.
2 damage. 2 die. Yep. So then I would pull from here, and those guys do not pile in there. That's all right.
Oh, sorry, 1 damage.
1
I was on the
damage, okay.
courier page. My bad.
All right. Still, it's
Still the -1 run, but
yeah, still puts you out of range. So I'll just scoot those guys back for you.
I can't hop him over directly over the tree.
You're not. Well, you're not within 3 anymore. I pulled the guy that would have been
Oh,
closest.
gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fine trade-off. Yep. Now you have 18 attacks, bitch.
Yeah. So that was their swings. So then I have my next activation. Haha! I'm going to swing here because it's funny.
That's very fair.
So she gets 3 swings, swinging on your ghouls. I'm going to enrapture you. So I get +1 to hit if needed.
What a strike.
And I need 4s, and I get 2.
6s.
Yep.
Nothing.
Okay.
Deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Not making too many of those deaths.
Yeah, get out of here. Smack, smack.
All right. Now the question is this.
What are you trying to do? Oh, ability or? Oh, are they in range for the death save, deathless minions?
No, not death save. It's the. I want to make sure that in my hero phase that I can revive them.
I gotcha. Yep.
Because it has to be 10 inch. So what I was measuring is in 10-inch range, Flesh Court has some things they can roll to get guys back, and I just didn't want to accidentally throw them out. So it's just 3 dudes.
Mm-hmm. 2 swings apiece, right?
2, 3, 4.
There you go.
Yeah, I might as well do them back. It doesn't really matter. 2 wounds.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. I do get +1 on my save because I'm now. Oh, you should have gotten +1 to your save too.
Oh, why?
We're in terrain.
For close combat too?
Yes.
Oh, well, whatever.
So I fail 1.
Okay.
1 wound?
You did.
Oh, she did. Okay. And then, so it's back to me. So I already swung with that. I swung with her, so it's these guys.
Yeah.
All right. So.
18 attacks.
Yep. Ooh, that's where it gets dangerous.
Are you all in?
We're gonna pile. Oh yeah, they're all in range. We're gonna do a little bit of a movement and kind of truffle shuffle this way. Just barely stay like that. Okay. So then they're all 2-inch swing. Good. Yep. And you killed one, so that's 9.
18, 19.
Yep.
I'm gonna be enraptured. I know how this goes.
18, 19, and yes, I will enrapture you. Oh, what is that? There we go. So, 4 1s and 2s at the moment.
4s.
And 4s. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the magic.
Okay. 4 wounds.
And you do get +1 to your save.
Why?
Because you're in trees.
So I've been getting +1 to him the whole time?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what we've been forgetting.
Oh, so even the monster gets +1?
No, monster does not.
So he wouldn't, but he does.
They do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Monster keyword does not give you +1.
Still doesn't matter. And the guy that I lost over there is from your woods eating me.
That's true, yeah.
No death saves.
Okay.
Not very strong death saves.
Nope.
So 3, so
Yep.
you want to put 1 over here?
Sure.
They've got 4 wounds each.
Okay. On this one, right?
Sure.
We'll just perk it over here.
I just wish that he would have died.
Because then you could have brought it back? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything, right?
I'm going to hit my zombie dragon.
Oh, man.
All right. 5 attacks, 4s to hit, because of your thing.
Yeah! I love a good dice roll.
It's delicious. It's delicious. What are we at? 9. Okay. 3 attacks, 5s to hit with the second swing. There we go.
Hey, you got 1.
Hey, we're going to do 1. So this is with the actual dragon's claws.
Yeah.
3 to wound. Got it.
Got it.
-1 ren.
-1. I'm in the trees, and so that's going to wash. So I'm at a 5, and I get +1 because I have at least 12. So I'm at a 4-up save. And I saved it.
We're like a boss. All right. And then 3 5s to hit for the big crunch.
Oh,
wish
no.
that was to wound.
No.
2 more. So wound. 3s to wound. So that's 6 mortal wounds.
Jeez.
Plus at minus ren 2.
Okay, so minus ren 2?
Yeah.
So 5 up for the 1. Nope, failed that. So 6 mortal wounds plus d6, right?
So 12.
Well, there goes that party.
So, you know, he either has munched 12 or he's actually
4,
whiffed
5,
entirely.
6, yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good God. Well, guess what I'm doing with my command points this turn?
Battle shot?
Yeah, right? Okay. Is that all the swings we've got?
Yeah. So you have Battle Shock for these Dryads that you're command
So
pointing.
command point, I'll auto pass that one, so that'll knock me back down to 3 command points.
Swimming in them.
Yep. And then that one on a 6, I'll lose 1. Nope. I'm good.
Ghouls, I only lost 2. Bravery's 10, so can't do that.
Silly ghouls, silly ghouls. All right.
So we'll be back.
I don't score any points because I can't get you off the darn thing.
Yeah, and I haven't moved in forever. So
Yeah,
we'll be back for Flesh Eater Courts turn 3.
Yeah.
All right, so Flesh Eater Courts turn 3. So things are looking all right. So Flesh Eaters get a couple really cool abilities to bring some guys back. So one of the first things that I did was used the Vargulf's ability over here. So basically you roll 6 dice. On a 2 and up, you get to bring back a ghoul if the unit's within 10 inches. If you roll a 5 or a 6, you get to, instead of bringing back a ghoul, you can choose to bring back a crypt, horror, or a terror, either one that you want to. So I rolled 6 dice. They were all above 2s, and I rolled a 5 and a 6. So I brought back one of the brown guys that was missing that had been taken out over here. So the terrors are all back. I also re-brought all the ghouls in the middle that had been whittled down by the dryads.
Yeah, that is crazy that you can just allocate them like that. That's so good.
It's why everybody wants that model.
Yeah, 100%.
The Vargulf's like, it's weirdly point cost in the year that where it makes no sense. The other thing you should probably notice that the dice has gone over here for the zombie dragon.
I hate you, by the way.
So he got to, he gets basically his ability, which is Royal Blood. So every hero phase, he regains D3 wounds that were lost automatically. I rolled a 6, so he got 3. And then I decided to drink my potion or the blood chalice they have, which is
once per game?
Once per game, hero phase, D6 wounds, and I rolled another 6, so I was literally exactly back to full health. I did try to cast Arcane Bolt to snipe out the last wound of his general, to just get rid of the game. However, I could not get it off, and I also did not take mortal wounds from the forest. So I'm still, at this point in the game, I'm actually back at completely full health for the army-wide. So it's kind of some of the cool tricks that Flesh Eater Courts can play. So shooting phase real quick, we're just going to go with the Terrorgeist. We're just going to do our breath. Again, bravery and the unit Dryads is 6. My breath damage is 6, so it's literally whatever I roll is how many guys get pulled. So 5. So 5 of them are gone.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So the dragon's mad at being poked so many times.
Yep.
The 3 crypt horrors that are brown that are over there. Or I keep saying it wrong. Crypt flayers.
Crypt flayers. I was going to say.
We have crypt flayers, crypt horrors, crypt ghouls, crypt everything.
Yeah.
So the flayers that are over there, the browns are going to go against the unit they're fighting. They're 3 attacks.
So we're going right to fight phase.
No, they're shooting.
Oh, geez, their screech thing. Yeah.
Yeah. If I roll a 6, they lose 1.
Gotcha.
2 6s.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So a 1, a 2.
2 of those guys are done. And then the unit of red flayers is going to go against the other unit of dryads that's in the corner over there as well. Again, 6s is Thrar's one. Great roll, but nothing. No 6s. So now, yes, I will be skipping directly over to the fight phase.
Not going to charge with them?
Well, charge phase. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm with my phases. I'm going to be charging with the unit of the red flayers. I'm also going to be trying to charge with each unit of the ghouls as well as the Vargulf. So I'm literally just going to start over here.
Yep.
And work my way all the way down.
There we go.
So charge rolls for the flares is a 4.
That'll do it.
I'm going to choose to reroll that, though, because I want a little bit of range.
And that's your Flesh Eater ability, not the general ability.
It's by delusion.
Gain an inch.
So not too much better.
Or 2 inches, yeah. There you go.
Which I kind of needed that because I placed them a little bit farther away.
Yep. And you're an inch away from the deadly, and you're not in the Sylvaneth Wildwood, so
exactly.
You're safe.
Vargulf. 6. That's fine. Can you bring him around to the back, please?
Like over here?
Yeah.
Yep. So that little wound dice is for that guy there. We're just going to go boom like that. Okay.
And then for the big unit of green crypt ghouls. 7?
All these guys?
Yeah.
Nom noms.
Is that going to make it there?
Oh, yeah, you should all day. Yeah, you're like 4 inches away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So many of them.
Come here. Not very many of you guys are going to get in. That's probably about it.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's a complicated battle plan over here. And then I have to, since I charge through here, do I have to roll 1 to see if they're slain?
Yes, for each model, which is where it gets kind of a pain in the butt, but you just got a bunch of little guys.
They're all the same.
They're all the same except for one guy, and he looks like he's safe. He's right.
Yeah. So for the
you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because I didn't really do those plays, and I would just pile in with the other ones if I could. So I'm just gonna roll all 6 at once, unless you have a problem with that.
No, roll all 6. Yeah, roll all 6 at once because won't happen to the other. You won't attack with them until after this anyway. So don't roll any 1s.
3s.
Oh, you don't have to listen to me, man.
Okay.
Jeez.
Take that. And then lastly, unit of ghouls over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a 7.
All right. Ghoulies into them. I'm gonna overwatch you.
I know. That Overwatch scares me. All right,
Man, if they could, they might do something this turn.
8 over here.
And you got a couple of guys that are ending on top of it, so you'll still roll for those guys, but not by much.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to.
As you say, are you even really worried about losing one of these guys? Like,
well, the funny part is now they're
job.
actually outside of their realm,
Yeah.
so that they can, get popped for whatever.
Right.
So a little bit annoying, but charge phase. So we will do our fight.
Yeah, we're on to fighting. All the fights. Where do you want to start?
You're asking great questions.
You've got
we're gonna do the
3 dryads left there.
We're gonna do the little group of ghouls onto your guys.
Okay.
So,
you've got 1 guy you need. 2 guys you need to make roll for first, real fast. For the roll of a 1, it'll slay them.
Okay. Well, don't I need to pile in first? Too?
No. You do it during the charge. So if they end their charge, just do that real fast. No 1s.
No 1s.
Okay. Continue.
So just pile in these guys here. Just get everybody in. And I don't. Yeah. I think 2 guys are going to be out.
1, 2. No, they're an inch range, right?
Yeah.
So he's good. He's out.
Okay.
He's good. No, just 1 guy.
18 then. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Do they get the -1 for being in the wood?
No.
Okay.
No, they do not. And I feel like an idiot because once again I did not declare it, but they re-roll their 1 save. Reroll save rolls, reroll failed save rolls, but I can only pile in for an inch. So.
Oh well, yeah, but with the other unit, they didn't have save rolls.
Yeah.
They rerolled. They just got mortal wounded out.
Yes. Yeah.
So force, because it's not -1.
No minuses. No angry dryads making it harder to hit you. At this rate, I just feel like all the dryads. Forget Kurnoth hunters. I'm just taking 100 dryads.
All right, cool. So for the first time all game, I am within 15 inches of my Ghoul King, so I do get to reroll 1s. So there were 3 of those, so I'm just going to reroll those 3 real quick.
Yep.
And get one more out of it.
Cool.
Take it. All right, and again, forced wound. Wish I could reroll those. 1, 2, 5.
5. All right. 5 save on my Kurnoths. No rend, right?
No rend.
All right. So we got a 4-up save, 3-up save because I'm in cover, and I reroll. So 3 A's rerolling.
Reroll all of them? That's cool.
Yeah. Until the end of the turn, they cannot move except to pile in up to 1 inch, but they can reroll failed save rolls for them.
Nice.
So I still take 1.
Okay. Good job, ghouls.
And we'll just 1 on that guy. All right. So it makes my swing, right? Yeah. We'll go over to down here. We're going to go ahead and have these guys activate and pile in around you and have all kinds of good fun and stuff. Gonna go shimmy. You get like up to 3 inches. So we just throw you out like that. Yeah. The other thing that I like about the Dryads is they have a 2-inch reach. That's kind of crazy for a basic battle line unit.
I'm not gonna lie, the Dryads with their shenanigans of like park them in woods, make them really hard to hit, extra saves and everything.
Yeah.
I'm so used to 40k where, saves in close combat don't matter for cover.
Yep. So I've got 10 of them over there, so that's going to be 21 attacks.
Okay.
$21. Not my turn, so I don't get to enrapture you. So I'm hitting on 4s. All right, so 3s. Oops, there was 3 there. They're out. those are out. And those are out. And those are out. Oh, look at that, and that's out. Okay, and then 4s to wound you. Seriously? How did that go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
7 wounds. That was a good roll.
5 ups.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
So 4.
Mm-hmm. And what's your range you have to be with your character to get your Deathless Minion? Is it 12 inches?
It's pretty far. Give me 1 second.
You're 12 exactly. So
Oh. Well, let's take a look.
if it's 10 inches, you're not making it.
Oh, I don't know why that got flipped over. Yeah, it's 12.
12 inches. Okay, you're on 12 inches exactly. So, Deathless Minion it up.
Oh, and I didn't get a single one. Which means one guy dies.
Woohoo! I got one. I win 1-0. All right. Yeah, well, that's my swing anyway. So what are you doing?
All right. I will hit back with my unit of the brown Crypt Flares.
There we go. All right. So, and you got 3 of them now. You want me to pile them in a little bit for you? Because they're only 1 inch range, right?
Yeah.
So this guy can swing all the way like this, which gives this guy plenty of room to wiggle in.
I knew it was going to be a problem. So it's 13 attacks, 4 each plus 1 extra for the main. But hitting on 5s because you're in stupid woods.
Yep, -1.
Somehow they get more hits than the dragon does. All right, and then 3s to wound. 4 wounds, -1 rend, 1 damage each.
3, 4. Oh boy. There is not 12 of them, so I don't get +1 on my save. They are not all on the terrain, so this is gonna hurt. You said -1?
Yep.
So I need 6s. Nope, nothing. How much damage?
1 each.
1
So
each.
4.
So 4 guys die. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Which I thought would be super cool, but I think you're still within 3. Yep. Those ghouls will still be able to pile in and stuff. So that was for naught.
Your turn to activate.
Oh yeah, yeah. What am I gonna do? You know, we'll jump over, and I think I'll swing with the Kurnoth Hunters.
Okay.
So we got these guys over here. They can only pile in 1 inch, so I'm not even gonna bother moving them, which means this guy's out of range. So the 2 up front get 3 attacks apiece. So 3 and 6. Yeah, and it's not the Huntmaster's swing, it's just the little vicious claws from the creatures below, so no +1s. So 4s to hit you, 1 hit, 1 wound.
Oh. Rend?
Nothing.
6.
Nope.
Death.
Please, no.
No.
Good. Chompy. Bit your head off. That's right, that one that couldn't hurt me anyway.
All right. And then the Volgulf's attacks.
Yep, going back to him.
Cool. He hasn't got to actually eat anything today.
Nope. He's still a little hangry.
You know, it just happens from time to time. So we're going to do the claws first, which are 4 attacks. 3s to hit, so 4s because you're in your stupid woods. 3 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
At -1.
Okay, 6s or nothing. Nope. How much damage?
2 damage each.
So 4, that's the unit. Poof. And they go back to the woods. Finally put the dice on that guy. Let me just move my kindling.
That would be so cool.
What?
But I can't.
Oh,
'Cause-
trigger them and pile in? Yeah.
But can't do that.
Close, but no cigar.
All right, you want to do your dryads and the
Oh,
dragon?
yeah, sure. I saving the best for last, obviously. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 swings. 7 attacks. 4s, because it's not my turn. And 4s again to wound you. Hey, 4 wounds.
They're mad.
Just do me a favor and fail them all, will you? Or
We're good.
That's
We're
cool,
fine.
too.
We'll roll
great.
those. All right. He's swinging back.
Yeah, you don't say.
His attacks, 4s to hit.
Did you just say forest to hit?
Forest
I'm sorry,
to hit.
I'll stop now.
3s to wound. 3 wounds at -1.
3 at -1. So we have 5 up save. Save 2.
There you go.
How much damage?
1 each.
1 each. Okay, so I lose 1. Come here. There's one.
All right, Dragon Claws, 4s. Oh wait, it's
nope,
5s.
-1, so
Yep.
5s. Yep.
All right, Dragon Chompy Mouth,
Please no.
5s, nothing.
Woohoo!
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That -1 is just incredible for that part. All right, and then the last thing with my the last dudes.
Yeah, jumping all the way down to your Red Wings.
Yep. Again, -1, so 5s to hit. Don't get my sexy, beautiful mortal wound damage. That would have been great right there. 3s to wound. 1 wound.
Okay.
-1.
Nope, fails it.
Okay, so lose 1.
1 dies.
All right, so really it would just be your battle shock over there and here, which I'm assuming here you can make them auto pass if you want.
Yep, I'll spend the 1 to auto pass that one for sure. I'm not even going to bother rolling it.
So we'll take
There you
care of
go.
the command point for that. Your battle shock for the last Sylvaneth over there.
Yep, so I lost 1 on a 6. I'll lose another one. Nope, good.
All right, and then it's at the end of my turn.
You scored 2 more points, which, what does that bring you to?
So 6.
6 to zip, and we're
So-
going into turn 4. The game only goes to turn 5.
Yeah, so the game goes to turn 5. So really it was just basically just a matter of,
Yep.
we basically talked before this turn. I really could have sat and done nothing and still would have got to 6 points.
Yep.
It would have been there, but we figured we would roll it out,
Roll it
see
out.
some shenanigans and stuff like that. So, you know, everything's looking pretty good for that end.
Yep.
Just a really good game
Yeah,
all
Mike,
around.
great game.
Great game, man.
That was awesome.
You know, like I said, we talked about it before, but there's a couple different turn
Yeah.
things. Could have worked out.
Man, yeah. Let's discuss it in the post game.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys, that was it. It's our first Age of Sigmar battle report in a long time, so I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff I probably missed, forgot to do, whatever, right?
It was both new, like you said.
Oh, man.
Second game ever playing Flesh Eater Courts.
Yeah. And he still schooled me. What the?
They've got some tricks.
That's for
they've
sure,
got some
man.
tricks.
So this mission was very unique too. The way you had to jump on the objectives like that. Most of the time, when I've seen Age of Sigmar games, going second is most important because one,
Yeah.
shooting isn't very prevalent, and 2, your opponent now gets closer to you.
Yes.
So
And that was the biggest deciders. I think before we started, I actually went back and forth 4 times. 5
yeah,
times?
he pulled the Mike Jeffries.
Classic, just being like, I don't know if I want to go first. Do I want to go first?
Yeah.
I just like looked at it. And eventually, basically, as I've always decided in any tournament or any format that you can play, you score points whenever you can.
That's right.
Unless it's going to absolutely
right.
like cripple you. And so basically, I was like, well, if I get my zombie dragon, get my terrorgeist on
Yeah.
top of one of them, it's like, you have to move it.
Yeah, and that was almost impossible.
So,
which then proved to be impossible because you're just like, drink, I'm good.
yeah. So I think one of the interesting parts, especially with the new Age of Sigmar rules with summoning and everything, is technically we played a 1,000-point game today.
Yes, yeah.
So we started with 2,000 points on the table.
Yep, total.
On the very first turn of the game, I summoned another 320 points,
Yep.
which would be the 2 unit of crypt flares that were over there.
Yeah.
And then I also
Was
brought
awesome.
brought back 5 ghouls over the course of the game
Yep.
and a crypt flare. So call it close to another like 100 points from there.
Yeah.
So I brought back about like 420 extra points, and
Yeah.
then you added how many
I
units?
brought 2 units of Dryads back, so that's 200 points for those.
Yeah.
And then one of my spells gave me the Sylvaneth Wildwood.
Correct.
So these are 0 points, but they're part of my strategy. The other way I could have gone about it was I could have done the Relic, which would have dropped it right there anyway.
Yep.
And then I could have tried to cast, Dryads at one point and something else. Yeah, you got more than me.
I mean, the good news with Sigmar stuff though
Yeah.
is there's unlike 40Ks, everything dies.
Yes.
And there's very big limitations. I was only able to summon those things one time. That's never
Yep.
able to happen again.
Yeah.
I can keep bringing units back like I did when
Yep.
we were killing them. However, I
You
can't
cap out, right?
I can't go over the
Yeah.
unit size.
Exactly.
And I can't bring them back just for anything. Like they have to already be dead.
Yes.
So and if the unit's wiped, you can't bring them back at all.
Yep,
So
exactly.
there are limitations with stuff like that. But so far, summoning's definitely like a huge mechanic.
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
at a point level this size.
Yeah. Now, one thing that I was discussing before is that it feels a lot like 40K 7th edition summoning, where it's just willy-nilly. It is and it isn't. I actually enjoyed this. I didn't feel like you summoned so much that I couldn't do anything against you.
Correct.
I just felt like I did a deployment error. I think had I had my heroes in the other way around and I was able to get my rerolls to charge, and that turn one could have been totally different. And that's where I felt like I failed, not the fact that you oversummoned me.
Yes, and I think the other big part is because for the most part is my summoning, while it harassed, it wiped the unit when it first came out. It's not something that you were counting on doing anything.
No.
Really didn't do a whole lot.
No,
Get in the way, especially with the -1 to hits. But I think one of the bigger things with this is because it was a smaller mission, having just the simple aspect that I had 3 heroes or behemoths and you had 2.
Yeah.
And that's all that could score.
Yeah.
That's...
I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, that one sounds fun.
Yeah, so that's that was like the big indicator, and it was half the reason why I wanted to go first is because I knew with just simply the ability to re-roll my run rolls with the delusion is I was able to get both flying units on there on the first turn immediately.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So basically, at the first my turn, it's just 2 points in you can only get a maximum point
just
of 10.
Going from there. Because the only way that I could have even gotten 2 points is I would have had to kill both of the units that you had on there off and have heroes to score it.
Yes.
And I didn't have that with me, so that was just immediately you had the advantage.
Yes, and that's, the entire game plan that I had from the beginning, which was I didn't think based on your deployment. Obviously, your entire army shifted across the board twice.
Yes.
So
that's what it does. It's cool.
Yeah, very different with that. So I didn't anticipate you being able to kill the Terrorgeist in 1 turn. If I put Unholy Vitality on the Vargeist, I figured 8 wound model, 4 or 5 up save, 5 up field up pain, death save.
You're right. The math was there.
The math works out. So at that point is, unless Ian gets the double turn, I'm probably scoring 4 points immediately out the game, and you really only need 6 to win.
Yep.
So that was half of it. I will say this though, the entire game would have flipped if Ian got the double turn on turn 2.
Yeah, and had gotten them both charging units in.
Yes.
That would have been drastically different.
Yes.
And that's why I said my deployment, really, that's where it hurt me, because I had the wrong heroes in the wrong spot. They both ended up over here, trying to survive for their lives. When I needed literally just the one over there to give me that reroll charge.
Yeah, probably one of the best.
I had the command points.
The best things that actually happened was being able to engage the hunters in the first turn to stop the turn of shooting and high quality shooting at that. And then not only was that, but after they got transported, they couldn't shoot again.
Yep. That was just terrible luck on my hand, but hey, that's the game, right?
Yeah. So that was part of it. But that turn 2, when you look at the table at the end of it, I think I lost a total of 2 models over the course of it, and the score is 6-0. However, if Ian gets that turn 2, it's probably down to the wire, and I would say you win pretty easily. At that point, because I would have not. I don't have the board movement that Ian does to keep hopping back and forth.
And I would have taken away the few units you would have had to revitalize the units you had on the table.
Correct.
And
and frankly, the rest of the units just.
They're just in the way.
With the woods being what they are and the ability to summon them.
Yes.
-1 on all the Dryads is, even though the Dryads, you don't think of as being that crazy unit.
That brick of 20 was impossible. Until you're like, oh, here's 6 mortal wounds and 6 damage.
Yeah, because with your -1s to hits and your your +1s to the saves and everything else, it just took a lot to get way more than I thought. I would have never said that would have happened.
Yeah.
But that's if you're watching our 40K podcast, you're watching this one. That's kind of one of the cool parts about Age of Sigmar, and I urge you to try it. Even if it's just get a start collecting box and go from there.
Yeah.
Because honestly, everything can hurt everything.
Yes.
So what if you're not familiar
with it,
and even
more extent than what 40K has to offer too.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with it, basically that unit of 20 Dryads against the Ghoul King and the Terrorgeist over there, it's the equivalent of 20 scouts going up against a Swarm Lord or a Hive Tyrant.
Right.
But holding their own for multiple turns, that just doesn't happen in 40K. Stuff doesn't have the ability to really do that damage. So it's one of the cool things about Age of Sigmar, where it makes the games go.
And I just love the clashes that we had. All these just big groupings of battles going on, and it was just nope, gotta get out of there. So teleported away and all that stuff. Man, it was an awesome game.
Yeah, very good game, man.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Check out the podcast. We'll be breaking it down a little bit more, talking about some of the 40K Age of Sigmar differences and our thought about the new edition.
Yeah, and remember, guys, if you want to come battle us, message us on Facebook, send us an email to purgethealien40k@gmail.com. And other than that, let us know how we did in the comments below on YouTube.
Also, if you want to see any different types of games or anything else, message us in the comments, message us on Facebook, email, whatever. We're here for you guys. So whatever you guys want to see, we'll try to show up.
Yeah, and I think we've got another Age of Sigmar report coming up too later on.
Yes.
So be cool. All right, see you guys. Remember, purge the alien.